Hey guys, guess what? Me and Michelle, which the Sugar Gamers, are here representing at Collision Con. And one of the things that I love about what Michelle is doing is she just created her own app. And this is her first event as a Sugar Gamer. And I just want you to tell everybody, like, what are the benefits of attending a conference like this?
Well, first of all, meeting so many great people, social networking, seeing what other startups are out there, what type of creativity comes into play, seeing the competition, of course, and definitely meeting investors, because that's actually something that Nightlit we're currently looking for, are investors and incubators and ways to kind of finance the mobile app.
Awesome sauce. Well, so we're going to get to Nightlit in a minute because I definitely want you to explain to everybody exactly what that is and why it's important that you're here right now. But tell us a little bit about your journey being a female in the tech industry. Have you had any challenges, or has it let you, stand apart and, kind of stand out from everyone? Like, tell me some of your experiences in this space.
It's definitely been some challenges. I've built the app. I started building the app about 2 years ago. Coming up with the design for it, and then coming up with kind of just the experience and creativity that comes into play with it. Definitely, when people ask me, who do you work for, I tell them myself. It does come as a shock because I don't actually have an established team right now. So they kind of look for more as of this is an African American woman who has her own app and she's represented by herself. So it's kind of like a shock.
It's crazy. A woman and a black woman at
Yes.
that made her own app. She representing. So, and well, I mean, you've been educated on coding, programming, design. And so how long have you been teaching yourself, or what's your background look like? How did you get the skills and talents to make this really amazing app that you made?
You know what? I went to Illinois State University with a political science degree, and I realized that political science was not something for me. I got into technology, and I started just teaching myself how to program and develop, and it started with Cisco, and then it started learning Citrix, and then I've been in technology now for 7 years. I learned with a couple of other different companies. I've actually used to work for a patient safety software company, and a few other media companies like Comcast and things like that, and I was just able to learn a lot over the years. I mean, everything that I do, I taught myself. So to be able to have that knowledge and gain that experience and then go off and branch on my own, it's really kind of extraordinary.
I mean, I definitely agree, and I love your story because young people really need to hear that. Like, we have access to all the materials that we need to teach ourselves any of the things that we want to do. So I have to ask you, what exactly is Nightlit? What was the problem that you were trying to solve when you created it?
Nightlit is a mobile application for entertainment events in all areas, in your local area, outside your local area. It gives people an idea of how to get to certain events that they never knew that they were interested in. It's not just a party app, but it is arts and cultural and social networking for women, for men, for everyone. What makes the app so unique is that it brings about a lot of different sources into the app that's integrated. So for instance, it's like a Facebook and Eventbrite, Eventful, all in one, and that's what makes it so unique from other types of social media. Some of the challenges that we have had in the past was to how to integrate the app and how to get people to understand what the app does and what it's intended for. What we're doing is that we're bridging the gap between event planners and event goers. So people who are doing event planning is expensive. It really is. It's to have that
To say the
budget.
least.
Yes, it does. To have that small amount of budget starting out as an event planner and then trying to get your events out there to other people. We're bridging that gap between event planners and I want to say event goers. So people who are like, I want to see an event. I want to see an event in this area. I want to see an event in that area. They're sitting on the couch with their loved ones and they're like, what do you want to do tonight? And there comes this Nightlit mobile app that gives them all the events in their local area.
I mean, Sugar Gamers is on it, and I definitely have seen the benefits of being a part of her app. Definitely check it out. Nightlit, you can find it on...
You can actually, it's www.nightlit.club. We are available in the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Store.
All right. And finally, how is your experience thus far being a part of the Sugar Gamers community?
It's a wonderful experience. I have learned so much by meeting you. Thank you so much. I have literally, it is a wonderful experience to meet so many different women in technology that like to game, that like to go out and have a good time. Gaming with other women is just something that is a mind-blowing experience, because I myself am into video games, and I actually like sports games and things like that, and to go off and to meet other women who are interested in the same thing is a load off my shoulders, because that's actually how I take off from stress and things like that, is meeting other women who like to game. So
I mean, gaming definitely in and of itself, besides having intellectual merits, is such a huge stress reliever, and just having a group of women be able to relieve stress that way is amazeballs. So thank you so much. We're going to bring you other Sugar Gamers adventures at Collision Conference. And again, check out her app. I'm so glad that she's joined our community, and we'll see you soon.